Okay, how's everybody doing? Today I'm test riding a couple bicycles. This one is the Surly Ogre, and this is in my frame size. So I thought I'd take it for a spin. It's a chromoly frame. It's kind of cool. I know there's a guy that says chromoly doesn't ride better, but geez, I've ridden a lot of aluminum and I've ridden a lot of chromoly, and it definitely feels like it rides better. Not quite as wicked stiff as aluminum, but I like this color too. This is kind of like a color that I'd like to ride into the apocalypse on. Like the disc trucker, they give you plenty of stack height here on the stem for the spacers. Little sweep in the bars, so it's definitely a comfortable hand position. They've got these Avid brake levers, and we got the Microshift Trail Pro shifters. I'm used to the index finger going down and then the thumb going up. This is a little different. This is push forward on the one lever to go up, push forward on the other lever to come down. Not my preferred type of shifter, but it'll work. The one thing I do love is these massive tires. So the Surly Extraterrestrials, but 2.5, it's a 29er, 32 spokes if I counted right, so good amount of spokes there. And I'm thinking that we have a sealed bearing hub. The hubs on my Trek are not sealed, and it drives me nuts. They're real gritty. Still quick release, it's not a through axle. The rear gets a through axle, so that's cool. So it's easy to take your front wheel off when you got to transport it. I'm unfamiliar with this, but Advent X Microshift derailleur. It's a 1x, so 1 cog in the front, 10 in the back, and it's got a super big cog, so I guess your low gear is plenty low. Pedals, the types of pedals they put on bikes are basically just designed to get you home. You got to put a good set of pedals on them. They just give you these flexy, gritty nylon things, but every bike company does that, so it's just an area they save cost. Big notable things here. Same with the seat. I mean, it's a WBT seat. It's nice and light, I'm sure, but it's pretty hard. It's like a board. They put their sizes on the top tube, which is weird. I'd prefer them down here, but you're just looking at your frame size every time you ride, I guess. The tires are great. These things float around. They're heavy. It feels a bit like a beach cruiser, but definitely comfortable. I'm at the point in my life where comfort is the thing that I want. I do like the simplicity of the 1x2, 1x drivetrain, because you just have one shifter. Saves a little bit of weight. You don't have a front derailleur, and you don't have a front shifter or cables for that. Granted, your cassette's heavier because you have a really giant cog back there. But very cool. I've got to get this back to the bike shop so they don't think I stole it. But, the other thing I got to mention is the Bracons. Forgot to mention that. So we've got Bracons back here. We've got the fender mount, because it's a disc brake. Fender mount there. You've got fender mount down there. You've got, geez, they got 4 of them back here. So you can mount fenders, racks, and whatever the heck you want back there, apparently. There's a bunch of them. You have Bracons underneath the down tube. You've got 3 of them on top of the down tube. Seat tube Bracons. And then this is cool. This is probably a love it or hate it thing, but I love this. I don't know what all those are for. I mean, obviously you got front rack, but what are the other ones for? Front bottles, I guess. You can mount anything you want up here. Got a braze in here. You've got an eye right there for probably fenders. So if you want to build a touring bike, and there's one I saw online with this that can do basically anything, this frame will definitely do that for you. The one I saw online put an H bar on here, which has another loop out. They did a Brooks saddle. They did custom touring wheel set. It was a really nice setup. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go cruise this one back, and we'll see you guys on the next one.